alligator-infested swamps in Frog City, Florida. It's Dr. Deadsoil's creepy house of prop building. And now, the guy who taught Cujo how to chase rabbits. Your host, Dr. Deadsoil.
So you tuned into the doctor, 'cause you're looking to create a pumpkin on the cheap. Well, you're probably stinking there thinking, Dr. Deadsoil, I don't have time to hoe the land, plant the seeds, and wait for the full harvest. I'm laughing because my method is not only easy, it's clean, fast, and cheap. Let's get started. Tell them what they'll need, Carmichael.
Now, viewers, it's time to get out your pens and pencils and write down these special items you'll need to perform Dr. Deadsoil's method for creating pumpkins. Number 1, a small can of exterior flat black paint. Number 2, a small art brush with an angled shader tip. Number 3, 1 sheet of carbon paper. And number 4, 1 terracotta flower pot. That's it. Back to you, Dr. Deadsoil.
Now that you have all your supplies, there's 3 easy steps to complete this project. First, we need to create the outer shell to our pumpkin. Using your clay flower pot, turn it upside down, and you're done with step 1. Next, we need to put a face on this pumpkin. If you feel you're already artistic enough, all you need to do is take your paintbrush and your black paint and paint whatever design you wish. However, if you're not so artsy and fartsy, then you can use my method, which will give you perfectly painted pumpkin pussers. All you have to do is, why don't you come a little closer? Because these pots come in different sizes, I'm measuring down from the inside lip to the bottom. My painted surface is 6 inches. Next, using my sheet of carbon paper, along with a pumpkin face I found online. I made sure before I printed this that I resized it so that it would not be larger than 6 inches. I'm making a little mark about a 1/2 inch under and over the clip art. Now, using those marks, I'm gonna fold my paper and get a straight line. A little lick on those creases and tear away those pieces. With the carbon paper facing down and the pumpkin face on top. Using a pair of scissors, I'm going to roughly cut the carbon paper to fit my template. Now, I'm going to add 2 pieces of tape on the left and right side. This will allow me to adhere the template to the pot. Also, make sure your carbon paper is facing the pot. Rolling and smoothing it around so that it's nice and tight. Using a hard lead pencil, or better yet, a ballpoint pen. Press firmly while tracing out the outline of your image. This will transfer your image onto your terracotta pot. When you're done, remove both sheets. Because of the fine lines of the carbon paper, unfortunately this video could not pick up the pattern. However, they're there. I can see them. When you do yours, you'll be able to see them. Grab your flat black paint and your shader tip artist brush. And just like they say in grade school, keep inside the lines. Keep inside the line. Take a look at this mug. Stingy Jack, he'd be jealous. All right, you're done with step 2. Next is our third and final step. We need to make a nice pumpkin stem for this jack-o'-lantern. And it's going to be very easy to do because you just need to go outside and look around for some old yard clippings. You need to find a dried tree limb. I went outside and found an old rotted tree branch. I used a small handsaw and cut off this tiny piece. This will work great for your pumpkin stem. Huh? I know what you're thinking. Dr. Deadsoil, the wind will blow that right off, and the yard people will come along and mulch that tiny thing into the ground like dust. You're right. But some people like to decorate indoors, away from all the elements. And for those people, this will work just fine, like it's working for me here. However, if you are worried about the wind, or the neighborhood dogs coming around and peeing on it, then yes, get yourself some liquid nails or a glue gun and permanently stick this right to the pumpkin. Now, it only took me less than 30 minutes to create this. Take a look at this photo. Here's a nice display of my DIY pumpkins. I created this using 3 different sizes of clay flower pots. Now, listen to what I'm about to tell you. If you already have the art supplies needed for this project, on the day that we shot this show, I went out and bought all 3 of those terracotta clay pots for $5.32, including taxes. And you know Dr. Deadsoil loves that because it's cheap. Now, with a price like that, you can make us say, what? The bell has tolled. That means it's time for you to get out of my house. But before you go, I always like to leave my sessions on a happy note. So please welcome my guest, Maria Lieteau.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and your soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat, don't you know you can't win?
You'll never win.
You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in,
You'll never win.
Lola wants, Lola gets. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and your soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat, don't you know you can't win?
You'll never win.
You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in,
You'll never win.
give in,
You'll never win.
give in.
No.